me ask you something. When was the last time you felt truly heard? Not just nodded at, but really deeply understood. Today, I want to talk to you about why being a great listener is the secret sauce to healthier, happier relationships, and honestly, a calmer, happier you. Here's the first myth we need to throw out the window. Listening to someone's point of view does not mean you agree with them, right? It doesn't mean you're giving up your side, yeah? It just simply means you care enough to understand theirs. Okay, think of it like this, okay? If you want people to hear you out, then you got to clear the emotional traffic jam first. That happens when people feel fully heard. And trust me, when people feel understood, they become way more open to listening to you. It's like magic, really. But actually, it's just neuroscience and a little thing called being human. You know, when it comes to relationships, actually slow is fast. I know. We live in a fast world. There's scrolling, there's swiping, there's just multitasking that we do like Olympic athletes these days. But the thing that matters the most, you guys, the stuff people talk about on their deathbeds, it's almost always relationships, not work emails, not follower counts. So why rush through these conversations that actually keep these relationships alive? Let's take a breath. Let's count to 3 and remind ourselves, this is love in action. Folks, deep listening is not passive. It's powerful. It heals not just the other person, but us too, right? So the question becomes, how do we do it? I think the first step is probably to notice that when somebody is sharing something, when somebody's venting to us, our brain's gonna just want to jump in and fix the problem. Please don't. Just pause. Just pause. Just press the pause button. And for step 2, just focus like a spotlight on what they are saying. What are they saying under the words? What is the feeling behind the words? What is the music behind their words? And then step 3, summarize what you hear. And you can say things like, oh, what I'm hearing is, that sounds like blah, 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 right? And that shows to them that you really care. And then and only then, and even perhaps after taking a deep breath, share your side of the story. Because here's the truth, folks. People don't care what you know until they know that you care. Natural question that arises then is, why go through all this effort, right? Why do this? And I think the answer is because good listening builds trust, and it builds trust like nothing else. It turns arguments into conversations. It keeps love alive. And honestly, it makes you more influential, more respected, more connected. It's not about always winning arguments, my friends. It's often about winning the relationships, right? And when you think about the end of your life, question is, what do you want? Just a scoreboard of wins? I mean, I'm sure that's great, and I'm not discounting that, but at the same time, it's really nice to have a heart full of moments where someone said, hey man, you really got me, dude, right? Like, just a sense of like belonging as well as victories. Wouldn't it be nice if we could have both? And often we don't, because we don't listen. So I guess what I'm saying is, the next time you feel frustrated and upset with someone, just don't rush. Invite a deep breath in, count to 3, remind yourself, this is sacred work, because when we listen deeply, we're not just hearing words, we're saying, you matter. And that, my friends, is how relationships, and maybe even the world, I don't know, gets healed.